Good afternoon, everyone. This is sixth session of software engineering. Today we are going to cover, according to our syllabus, component-based model. Okay, component-based model means just stand with a simple example. Suppose we have 10 components. हमारे पास 10 कोडिंग है. एक कोडिंग है प्लस का, एक कोडिंग है माइनस का, एक कोडिंग है डिवाइड, सब्ट्रैक्ट, डिवीजन. If I ask you to develop a software, a program, and of all the arithmetic operation, that is plus, minus, divide, subtract, modulus, okay, multiply, then what will you do? You will open your own coding which you have separately. That plus, you have separate code, minus, you have separate code, divide, subtract. Copy those codes and paste on the program which I asked you for. Okay, and I create a whole functionality in the same program. This means that you have used your predefined component or a program which you already have, and just copies those code and reused those codes for my homework or for the program which I asked for. So that is same thing we are doing for component also. We already have some components predefined, or already we have some components like login, like for suppose e-cart, suppose e-commerce website. I already have created about login. I have already created about some product where we can put some product. Okay, we can provide the details. We can have a different section for different users, like kids section. Already have suppose a person asked me, I'm a developer, and asked me to create a website using and give me few functionality apart from the full-fledged function. Suppose एक person आता है मेरे पास और बोलता है कि मुझे सॉफ्टवेयर, एक ई-कॉमर्स वेबसाइट बनवाना है जिसमें सारा जो फ्लिपकार्ट में अवेलेबल वो ना हो, बट बेसिक काम हो सके. लाइक मुझे सिर्फ बेचना है एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस, एंड मुझे बेचना है सिर्फ क्लोथ्स. So what I will do, that I will add only those components, predefined programs or codings or component, and just give it to that guy who asked me for a limited facility in his software. Okay, so I already have a predefined component with me which I can use again and again based on the customer requirement. So component based model, we will go with the slides. Component based model is based on decomposing the development module into individual functional or logical component. Okay, what we will do, that you ask me something, that if you ask me to develop a software, what I will do, based on your requirement, I already have some components, predefined components. I will search for that, I will add those things and give it to you. Okay, so I don't need to sit and code again and again everything which is not required in a component based model, software development model. Component based model provide higher level of abstraction and divide the sub-problems into sub-problems, each associated with the component partition. See what I did, you asked me software, I cutted your software into 10 modules, 10 components. Like login, I have different for creating a web page. For the adding the electronic component, I have different. For I have already have a developed web page for adding your clothes section in that. So what I will do, I will pull those components from what I have in my shelf and add those codings and give it to you as a software. Okay, so that is actually its mean. Primary, I will break your requirement into smaller pieces, and based on requirement I already have a developed component with me. Okay, primary objective of component based model is to ensure component reusability. Okay, why we are developing component, that we are going to use in future, that's why we have created a component. Each component of a component based model contains reusable functionality and behavior. Okay, reusable, like login, we can reuse back to back every time. Wherever there's a person asked me to create a software and they want a login, then I can use that. So each component of a component based model contains reusable functionality and behavior. Okay, this, if you look at component 1, we can extend that to component 2. Suppose you come and ask me again, that I want to extend some functionality of my software. What I will do, based on your requirement, I will search for that component which I have, then I will extend with component 1 to component 2 and 3. Again you asked me something again new, then I will again add a next component in that. So actually that I am showing. Advantages, what are those? Reusability, we can use same components for many purposes. Okay, same thing I have mentioned here. Replaceable means, suppose you don't want a component or a functionality in your software and you ask me to replace with some advanced features. What I will do, I will replace that and add another component or different component to your software or a website. Okay, whatever you want me to develop for. Non-context specific, not context specific. This means that components are designed to operate in different environment and context. You asked me to develop a website, a software, okay, which a game software. Suppose you ask me to develop a PUBG game software. What I will do, I will pull those components which I have already, add those components. So after the software developed based on the component based model, the software must run on every platform, that is Windows or Mac or Android phone, whatever platform environment is, it must run. Extensible means components can be extensible from the existing components, that extension we are doing. Okay, same thing. Components are extensible from existing component to provide a new behavior. We can add a new behavior or whatever component we have, we can add more features on those components and give it to the user. That extension is very easy. Encapsulated, in capsule, we know that in medicine shop we are getting capsules. So if you look at the capsule, usually that capsule used to be in partition form, that half part used to have some different drug and half part used to have some different drug. Okay, so same thing in programming also. Encapsulated means every components are encapsulated from each other, like whatever functionality of one component will not match with the functionality of other component. Okay, if you want to change any component, you can change easily and fit some other component in that in place of that, or some advanced component of same feature you can add. That addition or subtraction of component from a software will not hamper the other components working. Independent means same thing, components are independent from each other since functionality is different of all the components, so it's independent. Okay, then we have ease of development. Ease of development means already have a component. If you ask me, instead of doing any requirement testing and these things, designing, then implementation, then testing, then deployment, then maintenance, instead of that I will use my component and I will give it to you. I will add those components and I will give it to you in the form of software. Okay, it's very easy to develop and reduced cost, since very less time it will take and less process or phases we are going through, so its cost also gets reduced very easily. Since system maintenance, reduced cost in sense you can say it's already tested components, right? We have used many times same component, so it's already instead of using our brain that this component will work in the real time environment, or customer will get satisfaction with those software components or not, that is not required. We can just add those components and give it to the customer who asked for the software. System maintenance is also very easy. It is very easy to change and update implementation without affecting rest of the system. Since component based, all these components are separate from each other. We can take one component, enhance or update the feature of that component, and just add that component with the software until they start working with the other components itself. So maintenance is also very low cost. We can easily detect the problem of any single component, like login issue. We can take the login issue. Suppose any product is not listing in the website, we can take that component, update that component, or check the errors in that component. So it's very easy to maintain. Disadvantage that we can't develop all the software or website or anything based on component based. Like suppose we are developing any government website and they ask for some specific feature, and as you know, the government website features whatever they are providing, suppose any vacancy for any post, those things must not be copied by the other software developer or software development. Okay, those are specific by the nature. we can't develop, according to the point, we can't develop every project or software on the component based model. Okay, like government or military software what they're using, we can't use that components for developing some other and delivering those software based on the components which we used for the military software. Okay, we can't develop every project or software on the component based model. Some projects are specifically designed for specific, and their functionality must not be copied with the other project. This is the main drawback. Okay, that's all for today. I will try to give some more interesting contents. As you all know that some syllabus has been reduced by the CBSE. We are waiting for the proper information. As soon as I get, I will update you all. Thank you.